The bad of 2014. Let's get ready. To start it off, deluxe super special editions need to go somewhere. They made some sense once we got cards that were never released. This was years ago when we got something like Phantom of Chaos. You could only get that card in that packaged product. I was okay with that. They ain't been like that for a very long time. But this year, they had the deluxe and super edition on top of the special edition. Y'all need to stop that shit. With the super edition shit, you're not even getting a card in a different rarity. What the fuck, Konami? Noble Knights of the Round Table box set. They give us a whole lot of Noble Knight cards that most people are not going to play, and you can't even really play a Noble Knight deck out of that box, which costs $50. So if you even want an inkling of a Noble Knight deck, you would have to pay at least $150. That's if you don't have the originals. And it doesn't give you everything. Box set, $50. I'm like, shit. It better give me enough things. You only get one Madrat though, but you get two boars. The fuck? That platinum rare shit need to go somewhere. Get that the fuck out of here. Next thing, making Burning Abyss too good. They made them too good by giving us Fire Lake. Speaking of making things too good, we got Kleeforce New Challengers. That is the first Pendulum-based archetype. They made these shits too good out of the gate. Let's just backtrack a few years ago when Xyz was a new thing, and I forgot which set it was, don't matter. Rescue Rabbit was in it. Now, sure, people can complain about that shit was broken. Oh my God, shut up. But I'd rather Dino Rabbit over Kleeforce because Kleeforce can main Emptiness and Skill Drain, and they're not hurt by it. It's just like, well, okay, I'm going to play Skill Drain in declaration of your attack, so my monster is bigger, and the Vanity's Emptiness doesn't leave the field because the Pendulums go to the extra deck instead of the graveyard. It's like, what the fuck? I'm not saying that Kleeforce are a mistake on its own being made. I think it was a mistake of giving us this shit so soon. I was okay with Rabbit because it required you to play shitty cards, which normal monsters are inherently. Kleeforce are basically their own deck out of the box, and you can play Emptiness and Skill Drain in it. Bad move. Konami, y'all need to stop with these new rarities. The rarities are fine as is. That platinum shit need to go somewhere. I just felt the need to say that again. Some people are going to probably disagree with me on this, but Astro packs are a fucking... Don't you only get like 3 cards in that pack? Now, sure, somebody's going to say something like, well, Summoner's Arc got reprinted and Torghast looks so good, Ultimate. I don't give a fuck. Konami, you need to do better with announcing shit and writing your articles. I'm not going to say that the articles are written terribly, but you're saying shit that we already know. You need to understand that there are people out here, perhaps on YouTube, that talk about the shit that you put in your articles weeks after we already talked about it. We already know the shit that you're putting in your article. So you don't even need to put out articles. This makes it easier on you. What you need to do is announce shit quicker and not so shitty because you have a really, really, really high failure rate to announce things. We find out shit via leaks and shit from other countries. You don't tell us shit till we are, oh, this is coming out on this date. Oh, thank you, Konami. We should have knew more stuff from you. I'm just saying. And one of the biggest things is the streaming. Konami, why don't you stream North American events? Now, with that being said, get some people that actually know the game and get some people with some type of personality. I'm not saying you should recruit me for the job, but get somebody that's entertaining some way, somehow, and also knows how the game flows and functions and things, because those two things are pretty important to making a successful stream. And if you don't have people that know what they're talking about and don't have some bit of personality, don't have a little bit, I guess, what you would say swag about them, then nobody's going to watch that shit. That is just my opinion. I understand that these things probably won't change, and then when I do the video again in 2016 talking about 2015, it's probably going to be the same crap, but y'all could obviously do better, Konami, and I think there's certain things that you could just simply not do. If the shit ain't broke, why try to fix it? Why give us more rarities when we don't need that shit? When nobody asked for it. Nobody asked for Platinum Rare. Who asked for this? Nobody. Who asked for Deluxe Super Special? Nobody. If you're going to do new shit, Give it a reason for it to be new. Do not give us an overpriced structure deck that basically follows the same formula as a structure deck, but oh shit, it's a different rarity. Everything's platinum. Who cares? You could obviously do better with this game, Konami, but you probably won't. But at the end of the day, this isn't stuff that's going to stop me from playing. And it's not going to stop you from playing either. Because all of these things are a matter of choice. You don't have to buy this shit. You don't have to play this stuff. But if this was even a topic for debate, this is the things that I feel like they could just do without, or things that were just flat out shitty, or were a waste of time. So anyway, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching. Can't stress that shit enough. Before you go, I'd like to also ask you to click on advertising because it is the easiest and the cheapest way to support me if you so desire, because it takes no money out of your pocket and literally seconds out your day. It helps me pay my end of rent to live here. First world problems, I know. I don't think it's like a whole lot to ask. I'll be grateful and appreciative and all those things you can find in your time to do that. Thank you very much. But you haven't fucked the game up completely yet. So I guess that's something that can be appreciated.